Yo, it's Sway.
Sway.
Sway. Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
In the morning.
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 Only on Shade 45.
Wake your fuck ass up.
Yeah. Bitches.
All right, we got Vado has joined us.
Yeah.
Slime Flu 3, man. That's a hard one for me for some reason, man. I think it's the L's in it. Slime Flu 3 it's available for you guys right now.
Yeah. Datpiff.com.
Yep.
Live mixtapes. It's everywhere.
Now, you know, Vado, it's been a long time coming for you. You know, and we've all been paused. Don't even think that. All right, and we've been waiting. What's been going on? Like, and now we're starting to see you come to the surface. Now we're starting to hear your music again. What's been going on with Vado?
I mean, you know, Vado been getting his weight up, but also, you know, getting my situation right. You know what I'm saying? Making sure the next move is the best move. You know, because it's time now. So I was just making sure I go where I need to be and who's going to take me to the motherland.
What was your original situation?
I was signed to Interscope.
With Interscope?
Yeah.
And
you
then
win Interscope.
And then nothing moved, or what was going on with Interscope?
No, it was just standstill.
A standstill?
Yeah, it was just a standstill.
So how did you get out of that deal?
I asked. And, you know, at the same time, you know, Interscope is under reconstruction. So 9 times out of 10, they probably going to let me go eventually.
Yeah.
You know, so before they did, I asked first.
You asked first.
Yeah.
Now, Heather, I've done deals at Interscope in my younger days. You know, King Tech and I, we did some production deals. And as I could recall, man, they paid you fairly well back then, you know, and then you could get out of a contract and still keep that money.
Right. Oh, yeah, definitely. They still do.
They still do?
Yeah, they still do.
So you got to keep the money?
Yeah, but I think that was what was my flaw, because that's what got me a little comfortable, too comfortable. You know,
well, explain that.
Meaning, when I left, you know, you still sitting on some good change. So your grind is not there as much because, you know, you all right. So I had to realize, you know, once that started going down and you realize ain't no money coming in and these bills is like $6,000 to $7,000 a month. And it's like, you know, it's wake up time, man. You know, and at the end of the day though, I had to make sure my situation was right. So called up my lawyers. Yeah. And, you know, I had that chance, the opportunity.
Yep, and good for you. That's smart. Because meanwhile, while this is taking place, you watching young guys like Vinny Chase out of Harlem or A$AP Rocky, A$AP Ferg, the whole A$AP crew, Azalea Banks, they're redefining, you know, what that Harlem sound is.
Yeah, new era.
When you was watching that, are you familiar? I mean, are you cool with any of them?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I'm cool with Azalea. You know, that's my homegirl. I'm cool with A$AP. You know what I'm saying? Rocky, Ferg, watch them grow up.
Yeah.
You know, so definitely.
But you still a young dude yourself, so you're part of that. You still a part of that.
I'm a part of that, but you know, I was just in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I was hanging with the older dudes, like dudes that was like Dame Dash circle. Yeah, you know, I grew up running around under them. So you know,
and then Cam brought you on too.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what is your dynamic with Cam?
You know, he's the Godfather always. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. You know, we cool. You know what I'm saying? He told me he proud of me.
Okay, so he happy for the Khaled move?
Yeah.
All right. Now, Dame Dash, are you still talking with Dame? Or?
Last time I spoke to Dame was like, I think New Year's. I told him Happy New Year's.
See, we finding out everything about Vado right now because, you know, I don't know when I'm going to see him again. And when I see him in the streets, it's such a swift movement. Hey, Vado, hey, all right, see you later, bro.
One minute he turned around the corner, he just see me sitting in my car, just sitting there. He like, yo, what you doing?
just sitting there.
I believe you.
You know.
You seem like, for me, I watched you on Love and Hip Hop, and that may seem really ignorant, but that's where I saw you. And seeing you in person, you seem to be very well-versed, likable, a lot of personality. My opinion, people get on those shows and they fuck up their career. Bottom line. Like, they just don't take advantage of the platform, or they just do something stupid, and then their music suffers from it. What are your plans with television, or if there any, after in conjunction with your music?
You know, definitely movies.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, as far as it can go is where I'm willing to take it.
Yeah.
You know? So, you know, I got a few opportunities already. I got like 4 scripts.
From
really?
from Love and Hip Hop?
Nah, from like agents, people just reaching out
Because
to me.
they saw you
Yeah.
on Love and Hip Hop. Yeah,
Yeah.
take advantage
I
of the
like 4
platform.
scripts.
You got a good screen presence, but just don't be stupid.
Oh nah,
about it.
I'm like Dr. Phil on there. I'm just giving advice to my man.
To DC's, right?
Yeah.
That's his name?
Yeah,
DC's?
man, DC.
But I
Free
thought
man.
that was his manager on there.
Huh?
Who was his manager?
Man,
Wasn't some-
DC.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm
he,
clear.
He is your manager?
Huh? He
Is
was
he-
my manager.
He was your manager.
Yeah, road manager.
Road manager. Hey, so did you advise him to choke that dude out at the gym?
Nah.
No, that wasn't your advice?
Nah. I told he had to chill.
He had
know
to
what I'm
chill?
saying?
Yeah, you
'cause
did say
him
that.
and Yan,
That
you
was
know.
putting a lot of energy on it. That wasn't fake, was it?
Nah.
That's
that was-
real?
Yeah. Because he was, the crazy part is he been feeling the way about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He used to tell me, he used to send me a picture like, yo, you see this? I'm like, nah, I ain't see it. So he was on it like that. Shout out to man,
Let me tell you something. We had a whole conversation about that, and I agreed with DC's. Like, if somebody was taking a picture of my girl's ass spread like that and put it on Instagram, I might choke him out too.
Nah,
You don't
Sway.
remember we had this conversation?
I do remember, and
Yeah.
I remember telling you, if the girl don't see a problem with it, then it really ain't a problem. The problem should be with your girl, not with the dude that did it. She's
Always.
Really?
Always.
Real talk.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you, Vado, giving me advice now. You're really good at this advice shit, man.
Nah, it's
you,
true,
you knowing it right now.
I'm saying, you could never get mad at the man, it's the girl.
It's the girl, right?
It takes 2.
That's some players right there. Okay.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.